Hostel Part 3. Oh. You know what? I'll give it this. It was better than the second one. Way, way better than the second one. The problem is, not only does it look like a movie that will be on the Sci-Fi Channel, it still sucks. Why? Well, let me go tell you a few factors why this movie was a piece of shit. Number one, it takes place in Las Vegas now, and somewhere outside, somewhere in the desert in Vegas, at some facility. And they go and they kidnap random people off the street sometimes. Even like this Russian couple, I believe. And then a little bit later on in the film, turns out that one person was killing all of his friends. Why? For a girl. You're gonna kill your best friends, even your bestest friend, the last one you leave alive, for a woman. Really? Pussy ain't all that important, dude. Because if she cheats on you and leaves your ass, who's gonna be there for you? You killed all your friends, so then what? Right? Oh, I hate bullshit like that. Fighting over a woman or a guy is fucking stupid. Okay? And for them to put that in the movie, it's just fucking redonkulous, man. I tell you. I feel like taking a dump on this movie because it's a piece of shit. But I gotta admit this: some of the kills were good, and then by the time it reached an hour and 3 minutes, unlike the second one, 5 or 6 people were probably already dead by then. And 2 scenes in general, one involving cockroaches, pretty decent until he pours them onto the victim. I'm not gonna say what, and they're CGI roaches. Why? What was wrong with the real bugs you had directly in your hand? Why as soon as you want to pour them on them, there be all of a sudden CGI? That's bullshit. The best scene in this goddamn movie is the scene where that dude that looks like the other dude from Serenity and Firefly. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all seen Firefly and Serenity, he dies at the end of Serenity. It's the dude with the blonde hair. He looks just like him. And they put him in this torture chamber, right? And then they put his head inside that thing. Except he's so fucking short, the only thing that's in the fucking chamber is his hair. So he could easily just go like this. And take his head out the thing, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. And if you've seen that movie Face Off, think about that concept. I'm gonna give you a minute. Just literally think about the 2 words. Face off. So yeah, that was awesome. Is there anything else I could take away from this movie? Because the story was that. Revenge, killing for a woman. That's the story. That's what you take away from this bullshit. And now they're talking about trying to make a 4th one. Why? You shouldn't even made a 2nd one. You should have just left it alone at the end of the 1st one. I am smitten on this review right now because I constantly don't know what I want to give this movie. I don't know if I want to give it an F. I don't know if I want to give it a D. Because I did like parts of it. I didn't like the fucking story aspect of it. Because it was fucking stupid. But some of the kills did save the movie. A little bit. Slightly a little bit better than the second one. So that in mind, I'm just going to have to give this movie a D-. Okay? So you barely passed Hostel Part 3. Barely. You're still a shit film, and I highly suggest don't checking it out. Okay? It's just some of the kills saved it from getting a fail. If it wasn't for those kills and we were just left with this abomination, this movie would have been a fail. That's the Hostel trilogy. So let me know what y'all think about the Hostel movies. Did y'all like the first one? Y'all should like the first one. That's the only good one. What y'all think about Hostel Part 3? And out of all of them, which one is your favorite? Which should be no brainer. But yeah, and if they make a fourth one, I want to bash my head against the wall. Seriously. So I'll see you on the next review. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll be working on it. So yeah, later.